In this video, we're going to be looking into how you cannot care what other people think about you. So the first thing is, why do we care so much what others think? I remember when I was younger, I was about 15, and I said, okay, you know what I want to do? I want to create an amazing playlist that everyone will love. So I went around and I said, oh, what's your favorite song? What's your favorite song? And I started getting in all the songs. I made a playlist, and I remember putting it on and being like, oh, I have made the playlist of champions. And I put it on, and the first song, two people look at each other and they go, oh, I hate this song. I'm like, what? What do you mean you hate this song? I was like, this person loves this song. Like, yeah, no, not for me, change the song. And I remember changing the song so many times, and then we finally found a song, and I didn't even like it. So I just sit there listening to a song thinking, why did I do all this? And it's interesting because there are so many times in our lives where we do things for other people, or we think, oh, you know, I'll do it their way, or we tend to just please others because we think, oh, if we please them, you know, then they won't judge us. So some interesting things for you to know. The first is, a third of people will never like you. Ever, ever, ever. It doesn't matter if you please them, no, they just don't like you. Fact. A third of people don't really care. You can do whatever you want. It doesn't matter. You can be a champion of this. You can be world champion of that. It doesn't really care. They don't matter. They don't care. And then the third group may like you, they may not. I don't know. But so many people in life spend their time trying to, and I say trying to please everyone, because it's impossible. But we go around and we pretend to be something that we're not, because we just care so much about what others think. And why do we do that? Well, imagine when you're a child, you know, you just want to fit in. And for many of us, we've been told to fit in our whole lives. Whether you have to go to school and wear a uniform, whether you are at your job and you're not wearing, you know, the right work thing, or you need to be doing it in a certain format, you need to be following the rules. And society creates us in a certain way that's saying, you know, that's not right, that's different, we don't like different, that's an anomaly. So what happens is we all conform and our creativity just goes. I mean, there's the experiment with the paperclip. And if you give children a paperclip, they'll come up with 50 different uses. If you give teenagers, they'll come up with like 15. If you give adults, they'll come up with maybe 4 or 5. And that's because we think analytically, we think, oh, you know, what is the right way to do these things? But that actually turns out to affect us in our own lives. Because what we do is we don't express ourselves fully. We're not creative. The clothes that we wear aren't truly us. We just want to wear them to please other people. The fact is most people are sheep. They're just following the trends. Right? You could be a purple cow. You could be a purple cat, whatever animal you want, but you'd stand out. And we're in an age now where the more you stand out, the better it is for you. Because when you realize that, okay, who cares? Like, there are so many people in the world that they're just not going to like you anyway. You might as well like yourself. Because the sad thing is, most people treat every other person better than they treat themselves. Let me repeat that. Most people treat others better than they would ever treat themselves. Right? When you do something where you're like, oh, idiot, and you shout at yourself, or you get annoyed. Right? If you learn to give yourself, you know, a little bit of grace, be like, you know, it's okay. And the same to others. Okay? So for a lot of us, we judge other people. We say, oh, you know, why are you wearing that? Why are you wearing this? Why is it that you do things this way? And we don't appreciate their culture. We don't understand where they've come from. If you understand that you would be that person, you would be the exact same person if you had had their upbringing, if you had been through that environment, if you've had those same experiences, you learn to look at people in a different way. Instead of saying, oh, why do they do that? Why are they like that? And judge them. Instead, you look at them and say, okay, there's a reason for that. Right? They weren't just a baby came out and were an arsehole. Right? That's not what happened. Right? They've learned behaviors. Bad things have happened to them. They've had different things that have forced them to be a certain way. And maybe they lack creativity or they do things different. And we tend to judge other people. And because we judge other people so much, we think they judge us as much. When you walk in and think, oh, that person looked at me funny. They're judging me. And that's because you start judging other people. So you want to know the tactic? Stop judging other people. Because if you learn to look at other people with grace, then maybe you'll be able to look at yourself with a little bit of grace as well and think, you know what? It's okay not to be perfect. It's okay for me to express myself from time to time, and I can be creative. And if I want to have an orange hairband in my hair where everyone else wears black, that's okay. Right? If I want to do something that other people don't do, if I want to do dancing, if I want to do something very, very different, then that could be a cool thing to do. Because I want to do it, instead of saying, oh, but this person expects this of me. Right? Stop meeting other people's expectations. And think that, right, if it was just me and I had one day to live, right, this will be an exercise for you. So see if you can do this after this video, right? So if you had one day left to live, right, and you could do any activities, you know, what would you wear? What would you do? What would you be like? If you do that every day, your life will just change. You think, oh, screw it. Let's just go for it. And most people don't. Most people stay in their comfort zone. Think, oh, but you know, they may say something. Oh, I don't really want to do it like that. I'm not really sure what they'll say. Stop that. Stop it. Stop it. It's not you. And instead, start living a life true to yourself. Because when you start living a life true to yourself and stop trying to meet every other person's expectation, then you're going to be living a life worth living. Be a purple cow or a purple cat. Or a pink, whatever. But live a life true to yourself. And do the exercise. I'll see you guys next week. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, then please hit the like button below and leave a comment if you have any questions or just to let me know what you thought of the video. If you want to watch more videos like this, then make sure to subscribe now so you can learn how to live a truly fulfilled life.